In this section, let us learn what a coast is and what influences the coastal environment. Firstly, what is a coast? A coast is a narrow strip of land where the sea meets the land. Simple. The sea meets the land along this area, and this is the coast. Let us now understand the different zones of a coast. Coasts are divided into different zones, depending on the conditions, on different sections of a coast. First zone is the backshore. This is the area between the high tide and the landward limits of marine activity. Second zone is the foreshore. This is the area lying between the high tide and the low tide. Third zone is the nearshore. This is the area between the low tide and the point where the waves cease to have any influence on the land around them. Fourth and the last is offshore. This is the area beyond the point where waves cease to impact the seabed, and in which activity is limited to the deposition of sediments. So, backshore, foreshore, nearshore, and offshore are the 4 different zones of the coasts. So, what influences the coastal environment? The coastal environment is influenced by the interaction of 4 spheres, that is, the air or the atmosphere, the land or the lithosphere, the water or the hydrosphere, and living things or the biosphere. The interaction of these 4 spheres makes a coast to be an open system, as they have inputs and outputs. Let us now understand what makes the coast an open system. Energy from waves, wind currents and tides, human activity, and sediment from other eroded coastlines or rivers are some of the inputs that influence the coastal environment. Landforms, sediment, and the shape and position of the coastline are examples of outputs. Processes such as erosion, transportation, and deposition also influence the coastal environment. These processes take place along with longshore drift, biological activity, and wind transport, which is also known as aeolian. Hence, coastal environments are said to be dynamic as they change constantly due to the open system of the coasts.